Welcome, race fans! Tonight we are back here at Daytona '07, the old Daytona that they used to run many years ago before it was resurfaced. And I'll tell you what, this track here, I was just talking to a few of the drivers. This track here is amazing. This is it's a bumpy ride down around the bottom there, but boy, up about one lane, it's really good racing up there. And we're in for a good show tonight. So I'm going to get somebody up here. I got a special guest I want to bring up to the booth with me here before we get ready to go qualifying. So let me get him up here, and let's see if we can get a word in with Zach Hale. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Well, tell me about the plan here tonight. What's your plan to try to bring home a win?
I guess get up there at the front towards the end. We really haven't talked too much about it. I don't know. Sometimes you just want to start in the back, try to work your way up, but just the way the race, it's unpredictable. So it's a hard decision to make.
Yeah, you kind of want to be in the front, maybe to be away from the cautions, but it's really racy up there, as toward the front of the field. It gets pretty racy up there. Everybody wants to try to get to the front, but and that could cause problems. People could get together and everything. But what's the track feeling like out there to you tonight?
Yeah, with the setup we've got right now, it feels real stable. You don't want to get too close to it. It seems to really like that wall. So we're trying to stay away from the wall. The high line really seems to be moving tonight. So I think about mid-track or high line is what we're going to try to run all night, if we can.
Right. Well, I wanted to personally thank you for those kind words you said earlier. That is really awesome. It makes what I do worth something to me. It means a lot when people really like to watch the broadcast. So I don't want to sound kind of creepy, but I just wanted to thank you. That really made my day right there.
Yeah, I'm glad, man. Like I say, just the motion that you show, really separates you from the rest. You see all these other broadcasters, and they're almost monotone. It's like they're just there for the money. They really don't care about the racing, but you can tell that you really care about the racing and you enjoy it.
I do. I mean, when it's a great race, like you guys put on last week, that was an amazing race. For the first race of the season, that was off the chain, man. That was just great. You guys putting on a heck of a show, and that makes it, it gives me something more to talk about. And I was kind of like zoned out. Forgot about the first stage, and I missed that. I was like, "Where's the caution? Where's the caution?" Well, here, stage racing, duh. So that was my bad. But when you guys put on a good show like that and it gives me something to talk about, it really makes it a lot more fun for me. So, well, good luck out there tonight, Zach. I'll be wishing you the best. Let's see, you were in with Sim Nation Racing.
Yeah, we're running with Excalibur Racing right now.
Oh, Excalibur. Okay.
Yeah, me and Gary Champion, Justin Levine, and Dan Holloway, and keep an eye. We're going to try to run some pretty interesting paint schemes all through the season, make them match up a little bit, just something a little fun for the viewers, I guess.
Yep, I seen that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, well, good luck out there tonight, Zach.
Yeah, thank you, man. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir, I will. Okay, so interesting, strategy that some of the different drivers have got coming into tonight. Yeah, folks, check out the sponsor there, homesnow.org. My gosh, did I forget to put that in there again? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try to fix this, because I can so fix it. I forgot to do it. Man, I'm just like, my memory's just gone. There you go, folks. There's a link in the broadcast there. You can check it out. Homesnow.org. We're gonna play. They have a small intro there. We're gonna play that real quick. So we'll be right back. Check them out there, folks, homesnow.org. Okay, we're just about a minute away from qualifying, a minute left in practice. Now they're going to be doing stage racing here, 30-lap stages, 3 of them. It's only a 90-lap race. It may say 100 on there, but they gave room for 2 green-white checkers in there if it comes down to the end where the guys are having difficulty finishing up the race. They're under green. They do 2 green-white checkers, and that gives them 10 extra laps to work with. But the race cuts off actually at 90. When they come around to complete lap 91, that is the checkered flag. Or, I'm sorry, take lap 91, not complete it. Take lap 91. That is the end of the lap 90, and that is the end of the race. So we'll freeze the field right there, and we will go back through the field that way rather than using the results, because they will not be correct, because it shows 100 laps. So, all right, we're going to step away and play the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we are back, and qualifying is underway here. We're waiting for the first times to come in. There we go. Got a couple guys with their first times coming in. Going to be a pretty good sized field tonight. I think we got about 29 or 30 drivers in here, so this is pretty cool. I always like to see a decent sized field, especially the super speedway. The only problem with that is, you know, there's going to be a big one at one time or another. You just don't know when it's going to happen at these super speedways. The bottom being as bumpy as it is could be a problem for some drivers, maybe to handle them bumps down there. But that is the fastest way around the track, but not on this track. Actually, up about 1 lane off the bottom is a little faster. So, like I was talking about earlier, you can pass on the outside by yourself, actually, without draft help, just because it's not so bumpy. I look for a lot of the guys to move to like about 1 lane up off the bottom or up closer to the wall. That's what you want to watch for. All right, we've got at least 15 qualifiers. Some pretty good times laid down there. Gary Champion going out right now. See what time he can put in here. He was one of the fast guys in practice. Well, tonight's race sponsored by Homes Now, folks. Check them out, homesnow.org. The link is in the description of the race. You can give us a thumbs up on the video. Don't be afraid to hit that sponsor button or leave us a tip. That would be very much appreciated. And say hello in chat. I do have moderators in there that will keep you talking and chatting away. So Crystal's in there. Ron, good to see these guys in there helping out. I appreciate them. They're part of the MaxSpeedTV family, and give them a little respect there, folks. They're just trying to help out and keep chat clean and keep you guys from fighting about anything. So, all right, here we go. We're going to get them lined up on the grid here, folks. See if we can give you a rundown. All right, Marty Ray taking the pole with a 49.616. Congratulations to him, California Marty Ray. There you go. Taking the pole, so congratulations. David Anderson starting second. Stephen Hendren will start third. Gregory Thompson fourth. Dwayne Cooper starting fifth. Gary Champion sixth. Rodney Wooford, last week's champion or winner, excuse me, he will take seventh. Rick Sybrands eighth. Daniel Harrington ninth. Bobby Tinch starting 10th. Justin Levine 11th. Paul Servant 12th. Jim Peterson 13th. Earl Arts Jr. in 14th. Artie Peterson Jr. in 15th. Jeff Yastrzemski starting 16th. Tom Labar 17th. Chris Brown 18th. Aaron Cummings 19th. Dana Osborne 20th. Roger Stewart in 21st. Eric Kanakas will start 22nd. Lance Marsh 23rd. Daniel Holloway 24th. Travis Stewart 25th. Jeremy Funk 26th. Zachary Hale 27th. Raymond Reitnor 28th. Matthew Quick 29th. Rod Ronimus, not taking a qualifying time, will start 30th. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that was junior. And then Rod Ronimus Sr. also in there, starting 31st. So we got two Rod Ronimuses in here. Matthew Walzenbach will start 32nd. So 32 drivers. Nice size field. All right, they're rolling out, folks. Yeah, it's a nice size field. I did not see Raymond Reitnor take the grid, so I don't know what's up with that, but unless he's going to start on pit road. Some drivers do like to start on pit road. Well, good luck to all the drivers. Let's hope they put on a good show. I'm sure it won't be disappointing. Last week's race was, wow, what a wild finish. It was just amazing. And, I mean, it was a photo finish at the line, folks. That's how close it was. We'll do our best to give you a final rundown at the end of the race. It may not be 100% accurate, but we're going to give it the best shot we got. We'll actually get the official results from Dwayne when he gets up here. So, all right, here we go, folks. Pace car heads in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. We're off and going. Good start. Everybody's got a good start here. Yeah, Raymond Reitnor did start on pit road, so David Anderson on the outside there trying to get that run. They got about 5 or 6 trucks up there working together. Doing real well. Let's see how the bottom's going to hold up here. We're going to see a lot of lead changes here tonight, folks, I can assure you. Because the outside line is so fast. Wooford, last week's winner, mired back here in 10th. And I'm not too sure whether you really want to be on that inside or not. Seems like the outside line is pretty. Oh, we got trouble. Oh no.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Oh boy, this tore up a bunch of cars. Oh my, the 03 there, Stephen Hendren flipped end over end like 100 times. Oh, brother. Well, let's go back and take a look and see if we can figure out what happened here, folks. Give me a minute here. I got to get this figured out because he's up here. He's up here in the point. So let's see what happens here. He's up in the bottom. Somebody got loose there of the 08 on the outside. Right there. Looks like some contact was made. Marty Ray and Gregory Thompson. Now it looked like Marty Ray might have come up the hill a little bit right into the side of Gregory Thompson, and that's what started this. That's what started it right there, and those two going to get collected together. And then let's go back here on Steve Herndon, because I'll tell you what, he flipped end over end multiple times. Watch this. Unbelievable. He's airborne. Trucks are driving around him, underneath him, over him. And he's just continuing to flip. Wow. Amazing ride, folks. And rolled right back onto his wheels and got going. Golly. Well, we got a few of them that, a couple of the guys in the back that did come to pit road there. Well, I take that back. Only Steven and Rick Siberians are on pit road, and Gary Champion. But now a few of them are coming in. Well, it's unfortunate that happened that early in the race, but they'll be able to get fixed up and get back out there. I do believe they have one reset. Well, I don't know. This might have been a mistake. David Anderson and Aaron Cummings stayed out. I don't know. I don't think that's really a mistake. Marty Ray's going to come off pit road first. Rod Ronimus, he's got damage on the front of his truck. He did not pit. Earl Arts coming off pit road. Paul Servant. Servant. I'm still learning these guys' names. So, apologize for that. But David Anderson, Aaron Cummings staying out for sure. Well, that was pretty much a big one. There were a lot of trucks got torn up in that one. We got several on pit road now. Dwayne Cooper, Rodney Wooford, Daniel Harrington, Bobby Tinch, Artie Peterson, Chris Brown, Rod Ronimus Jr., Stephen Hendren, Gary Champion. These guys all on pit road trying to get their trucks fixed up and get back out there. Now Gary Champion will go a lap down. Rod Ronimus Jr. did get off of pit road just ahead of the pace car. Or no, I'm sorry, he just got on. Where'd he go? I was on the wrong guy. There he is. Yeah, he just got out ahead of the pace car. So he'll be at the tail end of the lead lap. Bobby Tinch just ahead of him with a lot of damage. Didn't look like he's going to use his reset. I'm pretty sure they got one reset. Let me look here, because gosh, I can't remember. Let me look. Yep, one reset. And you don't want to use it that early, so that's probably why Bobby Tinch is not using it. He's going to save it for later. Yeah, he's going to save it for later. That's a good call. I think that's what happened to him last week, too. Those guys still trying to catch up to the back of the field. And these guys are coming into turn 3 here in a minute. So we're going to be cutting them loose. Lights are out. They're doubled up. And we got David Anderson and Aaron Cummings on the front row. Come on, Aaron. That's my son. Got to root for him. Right? Got to root for him. At least maybe get up there and lead a lap. Hopefully he has a better finish than he had last week. He finished 24th. Topping the points right now, Rodney Wooford. Raymond Reitnor in second, Sawyer Ott in third, David Anderson fourth, Bobby Tinch. That's your top 5. We'll run down through a few more here as they're about to go back green. Pace car is in. Green flag is out. Travis Stewart 6th, Chris Ackers 7th, tied with Justin Levine. Those two 7th. James Peterson 9th, and Earl Arts Jr. in 10th. That's your top 10 in points right now. That was after last week's race, first race of the season. So let's see what they can do. Looks like Artie Peterson out of the race now. Not sure why he left if he's got a reset. All right, Servant. Up here, what happened to Aaron? He's fell back a little ways. Raymond Reitnor right there, ready to pounce. Started 28th on the field, folks, and is already up to 7th. That's 21 positions gained. That's huge. That's probably the biggest mover out there right now. Gregory Thompson, he was caught up in that wreck. It looks like he's got, I don't think he used all, he didn't use his reset. Looks like he's still got just a little bit of damage. He tried to get as much fixed up as he could under caution. But David Anderson leading 6 laps already. He's led all the laps so far. Marty Ray was our pole sitter, running in 2nd. He was caught up in there, so I'm sure he probably used his reset to get right back out quick. He's going to try to make a move on the outside. Got another one up there, Tom LaBar working with him. All right, Gregory Thompson in 8th, pulling some more guys with him. Now he had a little bit of damage, and it don't look like he used his reset either. Chris Brown coming from 18th up to 9th. He's got damage. A lot of these guys have damage. Zachary Hale, he goes to the high side. Coming from 27th to 10th. Make that 11th. Jeff Yastrzemski, he's on the inside. Well, these guys up front are really starting to see if anything they can make anything happen there up on the high side. Marty Ray up there still working with Tom LaBarre. Doesn't look like that outside's come in yet. It may get better as the race goes on. Go back in the field here. Lance Marsh coming from 23rd up to 16th. Guys got to be very careful. Don't touch that yellow line. Boy, you touch that yellow line and you're going to go around. All right, behind them quite a ways, Jim Peterson. These guys way out of the way here. They do not want to. They get passed up, looks like, by Justin Levine. No, Rod Ronimus Jr. got by him. Working with the 03 of Stephen Herndon. Now he is a lap down. I was going to look and see. Bobby Tinch is ahead of him, but boy, Bobby's got tons of damage. I don't know. He might be just coming to pit road. That truck's just not up to full speed. I don't think he's liking life right now too awful much with all that damage. I don't think he wanted to use his reset, but he might be forced to do it. Here comes Herndon by him, so that puts Herndon in the lucky dog position. Or Hendren, I'm sorry, not Herndon. Hendren. Earl Arts to second. Paul Servant right there in third. Marty Ray still on the outside trying to make something work up there, looking for a little help. And he is just pushing the daylights out of David Anderson right now. Watch how bumpy this track is, folks. You'll be able to see David Henderson's truck bouncing around. Boy, it is rough down there on that bottom. Now you can see why they kind of drop a little bit of speed there going into the corner. If you watch a speed drop when they get into the corners. Now they're coming up here on turn 1. They're doing 195. Watch their speeds drop here. Down to 190, 189 I seen. So they lose a lot of speed. Now if you go up here on Marty Ray, watch his speed. A little bit different. You don't see it drop off quite as much. Well, I guess maybe right now it's about the same, but usually, if it doesn't seem to drop off quite as bad. He just needs a little help up here, and he's going to get it. Yes, sir. He's going to get some help. All right, this second pack. Zachary Hale in this second pack. Zachary in with Excalibur Racing team. Painted up their cars. Pretty much most of them looked alike last week. Well, if we watched last week's race, they did have some difficulties with that whole team. Had some problems, and only one of them actually, I think, if I remember correctly, I think only one of them finished real well. The rest of them got wrecked out. So hopefully that team comes back this today here and does a lot better. Travis Stewart just about ready to go a lap down. The leaders come up on him with a full head of steam. 3 wide as they pass up Travis Stewart. Got another one just up ahead of him, Dwayne Cooper, with a lot of damage on his truck. He would be the next one to go a lap down. He's probably 10 seconds ahead of the leaders right now. And that's dropping quick. Hey, Michelle. What a picture. What do you mean, what a picture? Nice and clear? Well, that's good. I'm glad. Michelle, you know you can hit that sponsor button and be a MaxSpeedTV sponsor. You get special emojis. You're already a moderator, but you'll get a special emoji for just being a sponsor. Only costs you $4.99. Oh, you guys way out of shape there. And we may have a pass for the lead. Marty Ray leads his first lap of the race. That outside line is starting to work now. David Anderson coming back though on that bottom. Wow, that's some intense racing right there. Chris Brown in this second pack, running in 12th. Lance Marsh 13th. Jeremy Funk in 14th. Aaron Cummings 15th. Rick Sybrands in 16th, the last one in that group. Those guys are trying to get organized and get caught up here. They just need to get nose to tail, and they'll run them right down. It looks like they must have heard what I just said. They all got nose to tail. Look at that. Zachary Hale by himself. That's never good when you're all by yourself. Rod Ronimus Jr. Leading another small pack here. Daniel Holloway, Jim Peterson, Roger Stewart. That's in that pack. Then we got another pack back here. Eric Kanakas, Rodney Wooford, and Dana Osborne. Interesting. All right, so back up front. This is where all the action is right now, folks. Everybody trying to hold their line. They seen what that first wreck did. Boy, it took out a lot of good drivers, put a lot of good drivers a lap down, and they don't want that to happen to them. You can see just how close these guys and that inside line, how rough it is. That's pretty rough. Big run here on the outside. Going to push Marty Ray back to the lead, and he's going to drop it down to the bottom. Good call. Good call. Now up on the high side, Matthew Quick. He wants to get up here and lead some laps. That's a cool looking truck. And he does collect a bonus point. Got a lot of guys collecting bonus points here tonight. Well, not a lot, few, couple. Yeah, well, do it up there, Michelle. Hit that sponsor button. Anybody wants to sponsor MaxSpeedTV, just hit that sponsor button. You get that special emoji showing that you are a MaxSpeedTV sponsor. Very cool. All right, back in the fielder ways, we've got this group back here, Chris Brown and them. They're going to be coming up on Raymond Reitnor. Well, no, they're quite a ways, actually quite a ways away from him, but they're going to be catching up to Tom LaBar. Now, Tom's going to have to fall into line with these guys and to stay up to speed, but they're battling back here pretty hard. So they're really losing a lot of time to them leaders right now. As they go around the outside of Tom LaBar, he's going to start feeling the draft here, and he'll be able to hook up with these guys and go. Rick Sybrands coming up behind Aaron. And now they're getting nose to tail. It's the way they should stay for a while and try to run down that front pack. Because they are 10 seconds behind them. That's a lot. Much better than this back group here. Eric Kanakas, Rodney Wooford, and Dana Osborne. These guys are 36 seconds behind the leaders, which only puts them about 11 seconds ahead of them. Uh-oh. We got somebody... Aaron Cummings is coming to pit road. What happened there? Let's go back and take a look at that. I'm not sure what happened there. Looked like he was trying to come to pit road. Let's see what happened here to Aaron. Yeah, he was peeling off here to come to pit road. And I think he just come in a little too hot right here. And he was trying to get a woad down. He turned that a little bit. And he might have been, I don't know, he might have been going a little bit too fast. But he did keep it off the pit road wall. We'll have to back up and then continue on to his pit stall. Wow. And I don't think he's too awful happy with that. Man. All right, well, he is back out on the track, but we may see some more guys come to pit road here. They've kind of spread out a little bit now. A lot of guys did come in under that. Rod Ronimus Jr. peels off. And these guys are coming in, the front three coming in together. You got to have a partner out here, folks. You got to have a teammate. It looks like we're going to have another brand new leader. Possibly. Nope, we got a bunch more coming in. Yeah, these guys are all coming in too. Well, looks like we did have a few guys that did stay out though. Jim Peterson stays out. I think he wants to lead a lap. Well, they're coming up on the first stage here, folks. At 30 laps is the first stage. So they're going to be coming in here anyhow. They'll be throwing the caution here in about another 4 laps. Jim Peterson leads his first lap of the race, collects a bonus point. Cha-ching. Then he'll be coming in next, I'm sure. Matthew Walzenbach. Will probably be the leader when Jim comes to pit road. David Anderson and this whole crew going to be closing up on Matthew pretty quick. Raymond Reitnor, Justin Levine back here in 5th place. He's the one that had the really cool helmet from last week. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. I don't know if before we get the caution here, let me see if I can zoom in and you can check out this helmet, folks. Check it out. Pretty cool looking, huh? Old Skeletor. Yes, sir. Justin Levine. That's what these guys do, man. They love their little paint jobs and all the fancy little doodads they can do. He's running for Excalibur Racing. Anderson back to the lead. And these guys have stretched it out a little bit now. They are 7.7 seconds ahead of Justin Levine. And he's going to get company here. Marty Ray coming up on him, our pole setter. Those two should be able to hook up here and work together. They'll probably continue to drop, though, until they get back to Earl Arts and this crew. Running in sixth, Gregory Thompson was caught up in that first caution, or, well, the only caution we've had. But we are coming up on the end of the first stage, and right now, Matthew Walzenbach has got the lead. They do get stage points for winning the stage. They got about another lap here before the stage will be over. Walzenbach, David Anderson, racing with the lap car there, Bobby Tinch. Walzenbach kind of blocked in behind Bobby right now, with Anderson taking over the point. All right, one more lap, and there it is. That is the first stage, and David Anderson wins the first stage, so he will get the first stage points. Very cool. Barely beat out Matthew Walzenbach. Well, that did put Bobby Tinch back on the lead lap, I do believe. No, he's still going to be a lap down. Okay. Yeah, he'll still be one lap down. Well, we'll see if we can't get a word in with somebody here in a minute. This is Cyber Racing League. It's right in the description, or the name of the race, Cyber Racing. They run every other week. They switch it up between the K&N cars and K&N cars and the trucks. But let me see. Next week. Next week they go to the K&N cars at Daytona night, the new Daytona. Daytona night with the K&N cars next week. Be their third race of the season. Yeah, they switch it up every other week. K&N trucks, K&N trucks. Yeah, you can look them up on the iRacing League directory there. Cyber Racing. Well, if you're on mobile, I don't think it shows up on mobile, on some mobiles. If you're on your computer, it should be right under the viewing screen. It's a great big huge green square button. It says sponsor. All right, they are all coming to pit road again. All right, very cool. So it looks like Earl Arts Jr. is going to stay out, though. The rest of the leaders all coming in. Pit road, very, very busy place right now. All right, Anderson's going to be off first. Walzenbach second, Marty Ray third, Justin Levine fourth. Hey, Whiskey Love. James, how you doing? Yeah, if you're on your phone, I don't know. Now, I can find it on my phone, but Michelle, if you open up the race in a browser, okay, just go to the YouTube in a browser, say like in your Chrome browser on your phone, open it up that way, then it should show up. It doesn't show up on the YouTube app for some reason on all phones. Now, it does on my phone, but... All right, Anderson catching up. He'll be restarting on the outside of the front row. Earl Arts still technically has not led a lap yet. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I guess they had beat him to the line. He's coming in. No, he's not. All right. I guess he decided, no, I want to stay out and lead a lap here. Bonus points are important. Well, they put quite a few guys back on the lead lap. Rod Ronimus Jr., Aaron Cummings, Bobby Tinch, and Rodney Wooford back on the lead lap. So, very cool. Yeah, if you just open that up in the browser, it should show up. But I can find it on my YouTube, but I don't know if I don't know if it picks up on iPhones or like an iPad or something. I really don't know. I know a lot of people have been saying that they don't see it, but there's always a workaround. I mean, you could just go to a browser and open it up and find it, and then you can go back to your app. Because it probably runs easier on the app, It probably tell you, oh, no, run this on the app, but... Okay, lights are still on. We're going to get back to green here, folks. That was the first segment. And Matthew Walzenbach. Yeah, Matthew Walzenbach won the first segment, so he gets the bonus points for that. I'm not sure how many points they get, but let's see while we got a minute here. They can go around yet. Let me see if I can get somebody up here. Lance Marsh, you got a copy? Lance?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Yeah, hey brother, how's it going out there tonight?
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Well, what's you're kind of back in the field a ways. Are you think you're going to be able to get up to the front there, possibly lead some laps, or possibly even win this?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to ride out the storm. I have a feeling there's going to be something big in this next segment.
Yeah, we seen that big one happen there early in the race, and you didn't get caught up in that, did you?
No, I was riding around the back. This track's so bumpy that everybody pushes up in the turn, especially that bottom lane.
Yep.
So I'm just waiting for the last segment. Hopefully, be clean and have a fast repair still, and see what happens.
Heck yeah, that's a good plan. That's a good plan to have. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, get back to work, and have some fun. Good luck, brother.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Well, they're doubled up. They're ready to go back green. Anderson Nation. Yeah, that's what we like. Well, he's led 22 laps tonight, so if I was a betting man, I'd say he's probably got a pretty good chance of winning it. But I'm not a betting man. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's a green. And Anderson's going to lead that lap. He's trying to get clear, it looks like, so he can come down, and he does. He comes down the hill in front of Earl Arts. They get hooked back up. Marty Ray, our pole sitter, up on the high side. He does have a little bit of help here. Gregory Thompson moving up there. Dana Osborne now coming from 20th up to 9th. A lot of the fields changed a lot up here in the front now. A few guys collected in a wreck there early. Let's ride along with Dana here for a minute and see what it looks like inside Dana Osborne's truck. Philip, I'm not really positive on what license class. I don't know if they actually restrict it to a certain license class in this league. I really do not know. All I can say is just apply and see if they accept you, because I'm sure they'll check out your credentials and make sure your license class fits or whatever. I don't know how they do it. I don't keep up on how the leagues look for members. I'm just the broadcaster. It's always something you can send Dwayne Cooper a PM on iRacing maybe and ask him. He's in the race right now, but he could probably answer you after the race, and maybe you get hooked up for next week. They run trucks one week, K&N cars the next week, run all super speedways. Now they have an all-star race coming up here soon. That will be at Charlotte. I can tell you, give me a second here, I can tell you what week that is. That is on November 11th. They'll be running trucks at Charlotte during the nighttime. That's not an all-star race, but it's different than what they normally run, because they normally run Daytona and Talladega every week. So it'll be interesting. You can see how bumpy this track is, but that's what makes it so inviting. Marty Ray trying to get a run. Oh no. And he's got the lead here from Walzenbach, but Walzenbach coming back on the inside. Wow, that's some good racing up there right now. Justin Levine back in 8th. Riding right behind Earl Arts. Earl kind of got shuffled back a little bit there after the start. Stephen Hendren, he was up there in the front earlier. Got caught up in that wreck earlier. Matthew Quick. We got the Rod Ronimus Sr. riding right behind him, so that'll be helping him out, because Rod Ronimus Jr. and Sr., them guys love super speedway racing, and they are very good at it. So I think they're just trying to be patient right now. Now Sr., he is a lap down, but he'll get back on the lead lap. Bobby Tinch back in competition here now in 17th. He's riding right behind Tom LaBarre and Rick Sybrands. Jim Peterson. Racing side by side with Bobby Tinch. Aaron Cummings leading another group back here. 19th position, Raymond Reitnor. Lance Marsh. Long ways back to Jeremy Funk. He by himself back here 22nd. And then we got the final group back here, Roger Stewart, Travis Stewart, father-son working together, Gary Champion, Zach Hale. These guys got to pick up the pace a little bit. Rodney Wooford. Wow, losing the draft. He does have damage on that truck too. And Dwayne Cooper still not up to par here, not up to pace with the rest of the field. About a half a lap behind. A little over half a lap behind. And we got a brand new leader, Dana Osborne. He's about to come around here and lead his first lap of the race, folks. Here we go. Let's see if he makes it. Justin Levine on the outside, and there it is. Dana Osborne collects a bonus point. Hey, boss man. Michelle, did you find that? Did you find that sponsor button? Or didn't you look? I mean, it's not that important. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying if you wanted to, that's probably an option for you to do. And we'd love to have the sponsors. Anybody wants a sponsor. And you don't have to do it every month. Just do it 1 month, you know, or whatever. Do it every other month. Jeff Yastrzemski coming from 16th, running in 4th. Rod Ronema Sr. riding right there. He's looking pretty good, pretty strong right now. But he is a lap down. He's losing some time. That inside line is really working fast. Chris Brown just went by Rod Ronema on the bottom, and he will take up the lucky dog position. When you can see the draft, look at that. Over 200 miles an hour he was reaching right there in the draft. This is quite the pack of trucks up here in this lead pack. Well, now that second pack's caught up. Back here to Rick Sybrands. This has turned into a 21 car bunch right here. Bobby Tinch. Yeah, this is 21 trucks right into this batch of front runners. Boy, this is a big group of trucks. And this is when things happen, folks. I hate to say it, but this is when things happen. Justin Levine on the high side has not led a lap yet. He does have a little bit of a lead there over Dana Osborne. Dana comes back on the inside. Let's see if Levine can make it. I don't believe he's gonna. Looks like Dana Osborne is gonna lead another lap. Oh no! Oh, we just got it. There's the big one, folks. There is the big one. I think Yastrzemski was caught up into that. He was caught up into that, so let's go see what happened here. A lot of good trucks were just taken out of that. Now Yastrzemski's up here. Paul Servant on the bottom. Okay, he goes clear up on the high side. Looked like he was, oh, and he got into the wall. That's what happened. And boy, it was on from there. Lots of guys going to get torn up from that. Some of them just know where to go. Anderson collected into it. Oh, man. Look at the trucks. It looked like a lot of people were just trying to get away from it all, but so, caution number 2 on the track here, folks. Osborne in command. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer for them guys. Well, let's see if they all come to pit road. I'm sure they probably will. They're about 13 laps away from the second stage. So new tires. Tires really aren't all that important, but you got to think about one thing. Down there on the bottom where it's really bumpy and rough, that does kind of have a tendency to wear on the tires because the truck's picking up and hitting the ground, and it's screeching a little bit. That does kind of wear on the tires. So, as light as these things are on the back end, probably has a tendency to burn up them tires. But some guys may stay out saying, hey, we're going to have a mandatory caution here in a few laps anyhow. But looks like the leader's going to bring them all to pit road. I think that's a good call. Just for the tire wear. Let's see if Dane Osborne gets out first. No, David Anderson gets out first. Wow. It was a fuel-only stop for David Anderson. Okay, let's see if we can get somebody up here to talk to. How about Dana? Dana Osborne. Sorry, Dana. Dana, you got a copy? Dana? Dana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you out of your conversation there. What's the track feeling like out there right now? You got out front and led 7 laps. You got a guy up ahead of you that beat you up pit road. What happened there?
Well, I believe he didn't take no tires. I took left sides and a full tank of fuel, so track feels good. That's okay. We'll get it back.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a good call taking tires. I think you're right. He didn't take any. Might have been a fuel-only stop. You guys are going to be stopping here again in about another 12 laps anyhow. So, but you're trying to get up there and get them stage points, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that's very good. That's very good, man. That's what we like to hear. I was just looking at the points here. You are back in 18th in the points, actually tied with Mark Jorgensen. He's not here this week, but it's not a bad position for the first race. This is being the second. Well, what do you think about going back to Daytona next week with the K&N cars?
I love that K&N car, man. I can't wait for that. I also love this truck too.
Oh yeah, them K&N cars are awesome. All right, well, Dana, good luck out there. Try to get those stage points, brother.
All right, appreciate it, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. Sounds pretty confident. That's good, when you got confident drivers like that. So David Anderson first, Dana Osborne restarts second, Paul Servant in third, Raymond Reitnor fourth, Justin Levine fifth, Eric Kanaka's coming from 22nd to 6th place. He'll start 6th. Matthew Walzenbach won the first stage, coming from 32nd. Actually, almost dead last on the field. He was dead last. Wow, that's a big move right there. He will start 7th. Lance Marsh 8th. Rod Ronimus Jr. 9th, and Zachary Hale 10th place. That's your top 10. And Rodney Wooford up to 11th. Now, I don't think he's going to want to let those guys get out there too awful far. I think he is the points leader coming into this week by 3 points over Raymond Reitnor. Now, Raymond is a few positions ahead of him, about 7 positions ahead of him, so that could change unless Rodney gets up there and gets by Raymond Reitnor. All right, the light should go out here. We should be going green next time by, folks. Hey, Adam. How you doing, Adam? Garrison, how you doing, Garrison? Hope everybody's having a good Saturday night, enjoying some good racing here tonight. This is pretty cool. I love this league. I know the super speedways, they run it every week, but they put on some great shows out here, I'll tell you that. Take a look at the cautions here. 3 cautions tonight. We've already had 13 lead changes. It's been pretty wild up in the front here. A lot of lead changes. The guy that's led the most, David Anderson. Dana Osborne's led 7. Paul Servant led 2. Matthew Walzenbach led 1, which he grabbed the stage win with. First stage. Jim Peterson has led 2. And Marty Ray, our pole setter's led 8. And Matthew Quick led 1. Earl Arts led 2. So we've had a lot of lead changes here tonight. All right, lights are out. They're doubling up. We're going green flag racing next time by. All right, pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's a green. David Anderson on the loud pedal. Paul Servant comes right up underneath them, trying to clear Dana Osborne. Paul Servant to the lead. He got a great run on that outside, being pushed by Dana Osborne. And it looks like Servant may get he's going to get a bonus point right here, leading. So congrats goes to Paul Servant. All right, we're about 8 laps away from the second stage. Everybody's up here trying to get those stage points by grabbing the win here on the stage. Eric Kanaka's running down on the bottom. See how bumpy this ride is. Really bumpy, hard to hang on to. Well, I'll tell you what, those guys are really getting close to one another. Them bumps in the turns are atrocious, folks. They are atrocious. Look at that field coming down there into the corner. Pretty awesome. A lot of horsepower going on right there. Raymond Reitnor in that second group. Got quite a few followers. He's got about 8 guys following him. Got a couple lap down trucks mixed in with them. And we got a third group back here. Matthew Quick, Rod Ronimus, and Jeremy Funk. Aaron Cummings leading another group back here. They are 5.8 seconds behind the leader. Gary Champion and Gregory Thompson and Daniel Holloway into that group. Roger Stewart and Travis Stewart, father-son, working together. Running 26th, 27th. Dwayne Cooper back on the lead lap, finally, and still has a little damage. He's been getting it fixed up throughout the race, but saving that reset. And Chris Brown off the pace. Way back here. Earl Art sitting on pit road. Looks like Jeff Yastrzemski takes his truck behind the wall. Servant leading. David Anderson. Osborne trying to come back on the outside. He is in second. Does he have enough to get by Paul Servant? Paul doesn't want to give up that position now. If he can hold that bottom and do it safely, let's see if he's going to lead this lap. It's a drag race to the finish line here to see who's going to lead it. And it's going to be Dana Osborne by a nose. They're setting themselves up here for the stage win, folks. That'll be on lap 60. Is the next stage win. We are on lap 56, so just a couple of laps short of the next stage. They will throw a caution when they take lap 60, and that will be the stage winner, whoever that may be. Hey, Abbas. Folks, give us a thumbs up on the video there. We'd appreciate that. If it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do subscribe. You can check out our website for our full schedule. Go to MaxSpeedTV.com for our full schedule and all the latest news and broadcasts and everything that's coming up and what's going on today. Rodney Wooford in 5th. Well, Walzenbach sitting right there. He led or won the first stage, would like to win the second one. Let's see if he can do it. He's kind of packed in right now. He's really kind of blocked in where he really can't do a whole lot right now. All right, couple more laps to go. Servant and Osborne on the front row. Probably going to be one of those guys going to win this stage. Unless somebody gets brave enough to go 3 wide, but no, I don't know if you'd want to go 3 wide here. Pretty unbelievable. That second group back to 10.4 seconds back. Long ways back behind these leaders. They'll get caught up here when the stage comes to an end. Coming out pretty good. Yeah, that second stage way back here led by Matthew Quick. Rod Ronema Sr., Daniel Holloway, Gregory Thompson, Jeremy Funk, Aaron Cummings, Gary Champion. Those guys all in that group. All right, Osborne on the outside. They should be getting the stage right here. Let's see if he's got it. Paul Servant by a nose. And there it is. Paul Servant will win the second stage. Wow, what a comeback right there coming through the tri-oval. Well, Paul Servant winning stage 2. Caution is out. Okay, so we've got 30 more laps to go here, folks, to finish this up. 30 more laps to finish it up. I know it says 100, but they only run 90. Not when they cross the line, finishing lap 90, and when it says 91 on the counter, well, it would actually say 10 to go. But that would be the end of the race right there, and we will freeze the field, and we will give you a rundown of where everybody does finish. So. Yeah, I think they got to wait for the pace car to get caught up here and pass them. It's catching them. There it is. All right, now we're caught up. There are a lot of guys that stopped already. I don't know if that. Wow, I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if them guys would get penalized for hitting early. I'm not really positive on that. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how this all works out. Because I'm not really sure with that pace car being so far behind like that. Them guys may have just played it just perfect, pitted early. Now these guys up in the front here are going to pit, and those guys have already pitted. Wow, this could turn around right here. Well, we'll see. Yeah, 90 laps. Even though it says 100, only doing 90. They leave the last 10 to have 2 green-white checkers. Okay, see, now these guys are coming in, and the guys behind them already pitted. That's Marty Ray, our pole sitter. These guys already pitted. Marty Ray, Rodney Wooford, Matthew Walzenbach, Bobby Tinch, Eric Kanakas, Rod Ronimus Jr., Steve Hendren, Matthew Quick, Rick Sybrands, Tom Labar, Daniel Holloway, Jim Peterson, Lance Marsh, Jeremy Funk, Gregory Thompson, Chris Brown, Daniel Harrington, Gary Champion, Zach Hale, and Raymond Reitnor now in 20th. So this put those guys way in the back. Justin Levine, Paul Servant is going to be restarting in 22nd just because of how that caution fell. Wow. I'll see, they should have slowed up, then they could have made it to pit road in time, but they kept going. So that kind of messed up their chances right there. So they're going to have to work hard to get back to the front. Let's see if we can get a word in with Paul here. Paul Servant, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Paul, that caution really messed you guys up, didn't it?
Yeah, well, they were saying wait for the pace car, so I was slowing down, waiting for the pace car, get everybody lined up. And, yeah, we got screwed there. Yeah,
because you went by pit road before the caution car caught up to you. You guys should have really backed out. Yeah, wow. Well, can you make it back to the front? You only got 30 laps, or less than 30 laps to do it now.
Oh, yeah, I've got a good setup. I'm not worried about it.
Well, that's good. That's I like confidence, man. That's a big confidence booster right there for you. So, all right, well,
Sure.
The track feeling okay to you? I mean, is it like changed any? Is it still rough on the bottom, obviously? But I mean, how's the truck reacting to those bumps on the bottom?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Okay, well, you did a 4-tire change. You're ready to go to the end, huh?
Yes, sir. I figured being, getting screwed there, we have to take 4 tires starting in the back.
Right. All right, well, good luck then, Paul.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, well, that was a little bit of a changer. We had some guys that pitted that wanted to go to the back, so, I don't know. This caution really did kind of mess things up. Lights are out. Everybody's going to have to get caught up here. Rodney Wooford, Bobby Tinch, Matthew Quick 4th, Rod Ronimus Jr. 5th, Steve Hendren in 6th, Tom Labar 7th, David Anderson 8th, Dwayne Cooper 9th, Daniel Harrington 10th, Aaron Cummings 11th, Paul Servant 12th, Dana Osborne 13th, Eric Kanakas in 14th, Rod Ronimus Sr. That's your top 15, folks. Boy, that's a heck of a turnaround here. right, 17 to go for these guys. Pace car's in.
Green, 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 green.
And there's a green. Good start by everybody. They did not go there. I'm not sure who that was, but they did not go. That was, yeah, Rod Ronimus Sr. did not go, or Junior, I mean. So he let those guys get up ahead of him now. Paul Servant, Rod, and Dana Osborne up here battling. And it looks like they're hooking up together. Staying up on the high side. That's not a bad choice at all. Rod Ronimus Sr. back in competition here in 5th. Marty Ray and Wooford on the front with Bobby Tinch. Now Bobby Tinch, last season's champion, folks. He didn't have a good week last week. He finished 5th last week, 7 points behind the leader. This is race number 2. He wants a win to try to take over that points lead. He has not led a lap yet today, running in 3rd place. Rodney Wooford has not led a lap yet today, but he is in a good position to do it. Oh, there it is.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Osborne. Oh, this just took out a whole bunch of them here, folks. Okay, let's go see what happened. I would say there was some contact, but let's see. Dana Osborne sitting here. Pretty rough on the bottom. Now this is where it starts getting, where they come off the turn. May have been some bumper hook here. Oh no. Oh, right there's what happened. Yeah, it looks like up on that high side, Steve Hendren and Rod Ronimus Jr. Looks like Jr. got up into the wall right there and come down, and that's what started this whole mess going. Those going down onto the track. Wow. Paul Servant, excuse me, going around. And he's going to get damage on his truck. Not what he wanted to see to finish this race up. Oh, Jim Peterson into it. Aaron Cummings bounces off of Jim. Servant's car or truck is just damaged everywhere now. And I think, folks, I think we could probably just about classify this one as the big one. We know it's going to happen, but we didn't know when, and there it is. So that puts Rodney Wooford in the lead. He leads his first lap of the race, getting them bonus points, trying to hold on to that points lead. He's got a 3-point lead over Raymond Reitnor coming into tonight. We got some guys pitting there in the back. Going to come in, check out the damage on their truck. Earl Arts takes his truck behind the wall. And we've got 3 sitting on pit road. Rod Ronimus Jr., Stephen Hendren, and Eric Kanakas sitting there with heavy damage. It looks like Aaron has surveyed the damage, may have used his reset. I'm hoping he had a reset. He'll come back out with a brand new truck, hopefully, and be able to get back up there with these guys. So let's get a word in with Marty Ray. If I can find Marty here, let me see if I can find him. Marty Ray, you got a copy?
I sure do.
Well, Marty, you started on the pole today, had an absolutely amazing qualifying time, and you've been out there, you've led 12 laps, you felt what it felt like to be out front in that clean air. You do have just a tick of damage on the front of the truck. Is it okay, or is it overheating or anything?
No, actually, the truck's running pretty good. I'm pretty fortunate that it's doing as good as it is. I got to have somebody in front of me and somebody behind me to make it go, but so far so good.
All right, well that's good. Now you're going to be starting on the outside of the front row. What's the plan on that restart? Are you going to try to get right in behind Rodney Wooford really quick, or?
Yeah, well, I'm going to have Dwayne behind me, so it really depends on if he gives me a good shove or not. So we're going to see what happens. If I get a good run, I'll get behind Rodney.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, you got about 22 to go right now. Wow, you haven't won a stage today, but boy, you've been out there and led 12 laps. So yeah, good running. Congrats on being up this far. This is really good, man. Hopefully that damage doesn't affect your truck too much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, good luck out there, Marty.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Marty running for Sim Nation Racing Team. So he's trying to bring home a win here. He's in with Bobby Tinch, Dan Harrington, and Tom LaBar, all in the Sim Nation Racing Team. So let's see what Wooford can do now. He's got them bonus points out of the way. Much needed because he hadn't led a lap up until just a few laps ago. Saving it for the end. Hey, Christopher. How do you highlight a name? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean there, Crystal. Highlighting a name. May have to shoot some chips here in a little while after we're done here. I don't know. I'll have to see. Well, we got some guys late entry there coming into pit road. Just probably freshen up them tires a little bit. About 3 or 4 of them. Gary Champion, Jeremy Funk, Daniel Harrington, Rod Ronimus Jr. still sitting on pit road. All right, Rodney Wooford, Marty Ray, our pole sitter, and our points leader, both on the front row. Boy, what do you think about that? We're about ready to go back green here, folks. The pole sitter and the points leader on the front row. That's pretty cool. You don't see that too often. Well, I'm glad you could join us, Christopher. All right, we're about to get this going here, folks. This is the final stage. They go to lap 90. Pace car's in,
Green.
and there's the green. Rodney Wooford and Marty Ray on the loud pedal. There's Dwayne Cooper right behind him. And Bobby Tinch is just really pushing Rodney Wooford right now. He does not want Marty Ray to get down into there. That's what made Bobby Tinch a champion last season. Marty Ray, boy, I don't know if he's going to come down to the bottom or what. He said he needs somebody in front of him and somebody behind him to be competitive, but he's got a good pusher back there right now, Dwayne Cooper. David Anderson joining in with them up on the high side. Ooh, a little dancing around there. Rod Ronimus Sr. getting a little wiggly. Oh my. Dwayne Cooper way out of shape there. Good save. And I mean, he is pushing Marty Ray so hard right now. He better be careful. Oh, no, you can't come down in there. Wow, what a save by Rodney Woodford. Wow, what a save. I don't know how he saved that. Holy smokes. And Dwayne Cooper to the lead. Marty Ray coming back. And Dwayne's he's gonna be denied leading a lap there and getting a bonus point. Bobby Tinch sitting in 5th now. Paul Servant right behind him. Those guys trying to keep up here right now. Rodney Woodford is pushing the heck out of Marty Ray, trying to keep him ahead of Dwayne Cooper. Watch these guys dance around here going into the turns. This is pretty intense. Cooper coming back on the outside. Not going to be enough to beat Marty Ray to the line, though. And Marty Ray leads that lap. Cooper with a little head start now. Wow, these guys are racing hard. 18 to go, folks. Not 28, 18. Man, this is some intense racing up here right now. Tom Labar hanging on to the 10th place. Aaron Cummings 11th. That would be a good comeback for Aaron after last week. Last week he finished 24th. Be a heck of a good comeback. Matthew Walzenbach won the first stage. Now he's back in 12th. Wow, Aaron just went way up the hill right there. I'm not sure what happened to his truck, but he washed way up the hill. Justin Levine in 13th. If Aaron's not careful, oh, he's into the wall. Oh no. Keep it off the wall there, Aaron. And Marty Ray's going to deny Dwayne Cooper from leading another one. Wow, this is great stuff right now. Man, this is great stuff. Bobby Tinch in the pack. Cooper with a little bit of a lead. Oh, he's got quite a bit of a lead now. Let's see if he can get a lap in this time. Marty Ray coming back on the bottom. Cooper still got that lead. And look at him pull away. Marty Ray is up there, but Cooper leads his first lap of the race. And he's going to drop it to the bottom. Finally clearing Marty Ray, excuse me. Heck, at one time there, Dwayne Cooper was a lap down. And now David Anderson coming up on the outside. A little help there from Rod Ronema Sr. Senior showing Rod Ronema Jr. how it's done. Giving him a little schooling tonight. Junior's out of the race. Raymond Reitnor He is mired way back here in 18th place. 17th. Riding right behind Matthew Quick. These guys running about 5 seconds behind that lead pack. That lead pack being trailed by Gary Champion. I'm sorry. Daniel Holloway. I clicked on the wrong one. Daniel Holloway back here. Uh-oh, we got a spin. Wooford into that. Bringing out the caution here with 13 to go, folks. Let's go see what happened. Had to been a little contact here between some drivers. We'll get it stopped right when we see it happen. Oh, down on the low line. Dwayne Cooper down on the low line. Oh no. Where in the heck is Dwayne Cooper? There he is. And it looks like Marty Ray collected into that. Yeah, he's right there behind him. And then Rodney Wooford into it as well. Golly, man, those three getting taken out like that. And Dwayne Cooper comes right back up onto the track here, folks. Right in front of some other drivers. Oh, right in front of Aaron Cummings. No, Aaron! Oh my, how did he miss that? Say what? How did he miss that? You talk about luck. That was 100% luck right there. Well, these guys are... I don't think anybody's going to come to Pear Road. I don't think. I could be wrong. We may have a few guys try it. Looks like Rod Ronimus Sr. No, Rod Ronimus Sr. is coming to Pit Road. A lot of the guys in the back coming to Pit Road. But sitting on Pit Road right now is Marty Ray. Rodney Wooford is coming to Pit Road, or just coming off Pit Road, excuse me. Rod Ronimus Sr. Wooford's away. Paul Servant, he's away. Aaron Cummings, he pitted. I think just to double check and make sure he didn't have damage. Lance Marsh 19th, Dwayne Osborne in 20th, Zachary Hale 21st. All right, let's get up here. Let's try to get a word in with David Anderson. It appears that he has the truck to beat here tonight. Let me see if I can find him real quick. David Anderson, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. How you doing?
Well, David, you seem to have the truck out here to beat tonight. Man, what do you got to do to hold these guys off?
Well, I just have to try to keep my nose up here in front, and hope that I get some help.
Well, it was kind of unfortunate what happened there to Dwayne and Rodney Wooford and those guys, but it kind of puts you in the catbird seat now. Now, feeling, just you're out there in the front right now. You're the sitting duck. You're the guy that everybody wants to beat. You got about 11 to go here. 10 to go, I guess. 10 to go at the line. So it's going to be probably the hardest fought 10 laps that you've had all night.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't have any teammates up here with me right now, so it's going to make it a little bit tougher. Dwayne's one of my teammates, and
yep.
Yeah, so hopefully they can get up here real quick.
Well, I know there's a few of them that got some damage on their trucks, so they've already used their reset. But we've seen the big one earlier there. That one had a few cars in it, not too bad. But the big one happened earlier. You managed to be ahead of all that, so luckily. And now pushing, when you're back behind somebody, I got to ask you this because I want to know how much different it is than it used to be. When you're pushing somebody, you can actually get up there and bump draft with them a little bit. How long does it take before it starts overheating?
Well, in my case, I make the same mistake every week. I use 50% tape.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these guys are down to like 35. You know,
Yeah.
Most guys are in the low 40s to 45. So it heats up pretty quick for me. When I was pushing Dwayne, it was do or die on that back straightaway when I got him up front, and he wanted to drop down. He was questionable on fuel. He was about a lap short, and he wanted to get down there just in case he had to pull off, towards the end. So, but I do have a fast set, and when I get behind somebody, I can really push them. So far I've been able to push whoever I want to wherever I want to push them. Like Paul earlier.
Can you make it a whole lap before it starts overheating?
Oh yeah, I can make it. I can make it more than a lap. I can, if I'm right on their bumper, can't make it too far, but you know how it works.
Oh yeah. Well, I just wanted to know, just for my own personal notice, I just wanted to know if it was any different than it used to be, because it used to be, you could push a couple of laps and boy, you had to back off. Now there is a little secret to that. If you kind of sneak the right front fender out a little bit past the guy you're pushing and get some air in that, you can actually push them quite a bit more. I've had my son Aaron, that's in the race there, he used to push me. We would go the whole race and he'd be right on my tail pushing the daylights out of me, and he got accused of cheating by a guy. And it was like, no, you just keep that right front out there where air's constantly going in that radiator, you can push a whole race.
Yeah, if you got somebody in front of you, what I've heard is that if you get your right nose kind of outside of his right rear fender, not only can you keep your engine a little cooler, you can actually, it's better than being directly behind somebody as far as speed goes.
Right. Exactly.
But you really have to trust the guy.
Oh yeah.
Or be the guy in front. Really be trusting of that person behind you, because in the turns, these things are pretty squirrely. So
yeah. You don't want to be doing that, because boy, the dreaded bumper hook. Everybody dreads that. These things are horrible for that. All right. Well, good luck out there, David. See if you can bring it home, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. Matthew Walzenbach going to be starting on the outside, folks. We've got, we'll be 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. Pace cars in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green flag. A little bit of a push from Justin Levine. Right there in second place. He's come a long ways as he's went back in the field and back to the front. He's got a couple of teammates up here working with him. Gary Champion there in the 18. Also Daniel Holloway in the 26. These guys all part of Excalibur Racing. The look-alike paint jobs on their cars. All right, coming to 7 to go this time by, folks. And boy, they're going 3 wide up front. Look at this, folks. 3 wide, and there's the big one. Oh my, there's another big one. Everybody's going to get caught up into that. Oh my, man. Wow, these guys are really getting rough up here. Bobby Tinch in it. Let's go see what happened on that one. Boy, these guys are getting awful rough out here. Everybody wants that position. They went 3 wide up front. That was not good. That was actually, it looked like the 08. Let me find him here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Gregory Thompson may have got into the wall right here. That might have been what started it. after he got into the wall, he kind of come down into the 26, and it was on from there. Gregory Thompson. And yep, that's where it was. Yeah, boy, they collected a lot of them. The number 2 there of Rick Sybrands. We got a lot of guys that are going to get caught up into this. Paul Servant. Man. That's a big one there, folks. That might have been the big one. I think that might have been bigger than the last one. That last one there was really big. I don't know if did Aaron make it through? He is really getting on the brakes hard here. It looks like he saved his truck. Good job, Aaron. Well, interesting how this is going to end. Now Matthew Walzenbach is in the lead. Justin Levine second. David Anderson third now. Raymond Reitnower fourth. Roger Stewart in fifth place. Looks like he's gotten separated from his teammate there, Travis Stewart. Their father and son team. Gregory Thompson sixth. Tom Labar seventh. Rick Sybrands eighth. Paul Servant will be ninth. He's got damage on his truck. And Dana Osborne, that rounds out the top 10. All right, 5 to go, folks. No green, white, checkered yet. If they can't finish this under green right here, then they will go to green, white, checkered. If a caution comes out again in this time here, they will go to green, white, checkered. Well, Dwayne is out of the race. Let me get him up here, and we'll get the whole scoop from Dwayne. Dwayne, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, if they stay green now, then we won't have a green, white, checkered, right? Unless a caution comes out?
Right, as long as they take green before we get to lap 89. The leader needs to take green on 89.
Okay, very good, very good. Just on double check, you don't mind staying up here with me, do you, or you want to go back down there?
No, I'm good. I can sit up here with you. I'm watching it. I got loose on that apron, and everybody was so close together, it just clipped me. And the rule is, if anything after 80, and you're parked. So
yeah.
What was your opinion on that last wreck right there?
What was my opinion?
Yeah.
About what?
Who caused that last one?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I guess you getting loose. I don't know.
No. This last one that we just had.
Oh. It looked like Gregory Thompson got into the outside wall, and then he come down and got into Daniel Holloway, and that's what started that whole ball rolling right there. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, I'm just the broadcaster. Please don't get me in. I don't want any hate mails. But it looked like Gregory got into the outside wall there in the tri-oval, and then he kind of come down the hill into... you know how it is when you get into that wall, trying to get it off the wall sometimes can be really difficult, especially in the tri-oval like that, you know. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to do here, because they're still not green yet, or haven't got the one to go yet. And it looks like we still got 24 guys still out on the track yet. Daniel Harrington is back out there, back in 25th. There is enough laps for him to pick up 2 more positions there from Gary Champion and Matthew Quick, as they are off the track. Dwayne Cooper, Jim Peterson off the track. All right, we should get the one to go right here, I do believe. So that's going to be, let's see, 2-lap shootout. Yeah, 2-lap shootout. Ooh, this is going to be good. Now, Matthew Walzenbach won the first segment, right?
I believe, yes, Matt won the first one.
Yeah, okay. And then Paul Servant won the second one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, yep, we're 1 to go here, folks. So we're going to have a 2-lap shootout. This is going to be nuts. Well, we seen 3 wide there earlier. I think we're going to probably wind up to see 3 wide again here. Now, we do have some damaged trucks mixed in with these. I see Paul Servant. He's got some pretty serious, well, not him. The number 2, Rick Cybrands. Cybrands has got a lot of damage on his truck. The guys up ahead of him seem to be pretty clean, though. Rodney Wooford, he's got damage. Dana Osborne, I do believe, pitted and might have used his reset because he was
Max,
caught up in.
Can you move me down?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get him going. Just about there. 2 to go at the green. If they can make it 1 lap, then it will be official. There will be no green, white, checkered, and they will complete the race here on lap 90. Here we go, boys. Get ready. Get ready for some excitement. Pace cars in, and the trucks are on the roll here, folks. Get them going. Green, green, green. Justin Levine up on the high side by himself. Oh, there's wrecking. Oh, we're gonna have another one, folks. We're gonna have another green, white, checkered. Caution is out. They got to race back around here, catch up to the pace car. I don't know if I can catch us in time here. Let's see if we can figure out what happened on this restart. Now, this was back in the field a little ways. These guys are getting pretty racy here. Well, what the heck here? Let's see if we can figure out what happened. Oh, right there. Looks like somebody. Who is that? Was that Wooford? I think it might have been Rodney Wooford. I'm thinking. Yeah, contact right there. That was Lance Marsh coming up the hill and getting into Rodney Wooford. I mean, just a slight tap right there, folks. You can see it. And that's what starts that ball rolling. Rodney Wooford coming down the hill. He's going to take out a bunch of these. Oh, my. Yeah, Paul Servant in it. The number 8 of Dana Osborne. Oh, man, look at the cars that are going to get tore up. Aaron Cummings down off the track. Wow. He gets plowed into. Well, that does kind of change the race a little bit, but we will be going back to, we will have a green-white checkered here, folks. Last week we did it without a green-white checkered, and this week it looks like we're going to have one here, at least one. They have enough laps here to do 2. So once they get the green, they will go around 1 time, and that will be the checkered flag. So Walzenbach wants to win this. He won one segment. It'd be great to win the race here, and that would be 2 segments. Would be some big bonus points for him. A lot of guys out of the race now. Down to 15 trucks left in this race, folks. 15 trucks to compete for this win. Maybe less, I don't know. Getting more and more guys that are getting told to park here. Oh, man. Wow. Lots of them parking. If that's correct, we're down to 11 trucks in this race to finish it because of their rules. So, ooh. I'm kind of a little confused ain't the right word, but kind of a little bit like not sure. This is going to be pretty wild right here with 11 trucks in it. You bet. Make that 10. 10 trucks left in it. Aaron Cummings is smoking like crazy. He's going to take her till she blows up. He's in 9th. Run her till she blows up, Aaron. That's what I'd do too. I'd run her till she just blows up. You might make it. You just never know. Even so, he's going to come home 9th. Even if it blows up, that's still going to be a good finish. We got 9 trucks out here right now, folks. Everybody else has been told to get off the track or park it. Guys were caught up into the wreck and everything. So, man, what a difference in this race that caution made. Man, I can't believe it. Hey, Langdon. Hey, thank you for the sponsorship there, brother. Hey, check out the new emoji. You'll have that. Yeah, check it out. I put up a new one today. There you go. There's a new emoji I put up. It's just for sponsors. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. Yeah. So 9 trucks left in it. Lights are out. We're going green. With 9 trucks left in this race, folks. Going to be 1 lap is all they're going to have to do. Oh, we just had another one off the track there. And another one. What? What the heck's going on? Tom Labar out of the race. Ooh, Aaron Cummings. We got a bunch of them getting off the track now. I don't know, man. This is... I really don't know what's going on right now. This is pretty wild. Looks like 5 trucks left out here to battle this. I don't know what's going on there. And it's going to be hard to go over everything as the way this is setting right now. But gosh, I don't know, man. We got 3 trucks left in this. 3 trucks.
No, they're all parking, Rudy, is what they're doing, because we only need one driver to go around and finish it up. But the final is 29, 44, and 4 is your final 3.
29 what?
4 and 44. 44 is second, 4 is third. Matthew Walzenbach, David Anderson, Justin Levine is the final top 3.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they just have to go out and get to 100 laps or the race will never end. So some of the guys are parking because the results are there. It doesn't matter what they do now.
Okay. So Walzenbach, Levine, and
Matthew Walzenbach wins. David Anderson second. Justin Levine is third.
Okay. Just David Anderson. David Anderson. And David up here. Walzenbach and Levine. All right, so I guess we'll start out with our winner, Matthew Walzenbach. You got a copy?
How's it going, sir?
Well, great run out there. You win one of the segments. You win the final race. This should be an excellent points night for you tonight.
Yeah, you know, it's been a while since I've gotten one of these wins here at CRA. And I just raced the hell tonight. I love 07. I always have good runs at it. It just, they never end well for me. So tonight happened to work out, and you know, I'm happy to park this 29 Enders, Radical Racing, Homes Now, freaking MS, you know, MaxSpeedTV, all that stuff. I have no idea what else to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you just sound like you're just pumped up and happy for joy. So, man, I'll tell you what, that was an interesting race, an interesting finish, and I mean, you guys just you never disappoint, man. You put on a great show out there, and for you to win one segment and then win the race, that's got to really, really feel good to you right now.
Yeah, you know, I started at the tail end of the field because I wanted to kind of feel out my setup. I didn't have a lot of practice in it, and as the race went on, I discovered that my setup was a hell of a pusher. I could get behind someone that had a good truck and get to the front. And I did that with segment 1 and those, you know, and I pitted right and came out and had a good segment finish. And then same with segment 2, you know, just worked the fuel mileage. And then there at the end, I know I had Greg with me, my teammate at Radical for a little bit in the 08. And then he unfortunately, got the wall a little bit right when we were trying to go 3 wide around Justin there in the 4. And poor James in the 58 did not have a good night tonight, but still happy to get that win for Radical Racing. I'm new to their team, so glad I can represent.
Well, I'll tell you, coming from the back of the field and winning the race, if there was an award for the biggest mover, you just clinched it tonight.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. I mean, from 32nd to first, and we have 36 or 32 trucks. Heck yeah. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that stat.
Well, anybody you want to give a thank you out to for this win?
Again, thanks, Dwayne, for putting this stuff on. I've been here since he started all this stuff and been having some fun. This is my second win here in the trucks. So, again, it's been a while. But thank you guys. I know you're new to us this season and picking up, doing some great broadcasts. I can't wait to go back and watch it. And my boys, you know, Greg and James on Radical Racing. Again, we had a strategy tonight. Worked out for one of us. Hopefully now we can get both of those boys a win. And, you know, Homes Now, they do a great thing. Zach Hale does some great paint jobs for, H and H. And then, of course, Cyber Racing just in general.
All right. Well, we'll see what you can do next week. You go to K&N Cars at Daytona night.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Those little shovel cars are fun, too. We had fun with them last week.
Oh yeah, shovel car. Yeah, that's a good one for him. Yeah, because
Heck yeah.
That's what they're like.
Those are little stage shovels.
Yep. All right, well, go celebrate that win. Break open a bottle of champagne, Matthew, and have one on me.
10-4, buddy.
All right. Yes, sir. David Anderson, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here. I got you.
All right, I guess you come in second. Tell me about the racing out there, David. You didn't win the race, but second place, pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. I started on the front row.
He didn't wreck his teammate either.
Not this time, pal. Started on the front row, won the first stage, got third on the second stage, and finishing second in the race. I think it's a pretty good night. Probably picked up a few points, and I'd still like to get a win, and I'm sure it'll come at some point. But yeah, that was a blast. That was a lot of fun.
You did come out with the most laps led tonight. I don't know if you guys give points for that, but that should help you a little bit. You come into tonight fourth in the points. You finish second tonight. Hey, not a bad night. That should jump you up a little bit in the points.
Yeah, I think I'll take it. And our teammate, my teammate, Raymond Rittenauer, I think he finished fourth. Was it fourth or fifth? I mean, it's fourth or fifth. I wasn't sure the way we were finishing there, what was going on, but yeah, I mean, pretty good. Take the top two guys from your team, and that's your points. And so we had a pretty good team night as well.
Well, Sawyer Ott was third in points, and you were only 1 point behind him. So last week, and he wasn't here tonight, so that should be good. You're gonna catch up to your teammate Raymond Reitnor, probably pass him maybe in the points. But man, I'll tell you what, great racing out there tonight. Congratulations to you for bringing home second, David, and leading the most laps. So anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank my teammates, for everything they do, and Ray was sort of sacrificing himself there at the end for me because he got his win, and appreciate that. I'd like to thank Dwayne for putting this Homes Now Cyber Racing Association League together for us, to come out here and do this. And thank you for broadcasting. It's great to go back and watch these races. I have a lot of fun doing that.
Yes, sir. Well, congrats on that second place. We'll see you next week back at Daytona.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
All right, buddy. Justin Levine, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, third place, Justin. Boy, I'll tell you what, not bad, because you were way back in the field there for a while, in working with your teammates. Was that kind of by design at the beginning of the race? You guys kind of all backed off and kind of tried to stay out of the mix of the battles up front?
Yeah, at first we were thinking, maybe stay in the back, try to save our quick repairs. I think Gary got involved in the first wreck, so we were trying to preserve and, just stay in the back. And then the racing got boring back there, and I just said F it, and I kept going.
Well, I got a question for you, and this is one that I don't usually ask guys, but I'm going to ask you, okay? Okay, you're running back there, let's say 11 seconds behind the lead pack, all right, and you see smoke, in your windshield, you see cars going everywhere. What's your first reaction? Just poke and hope?
Eyes, aim for the middle.
You don't back off the gas or anything, or you hit the brakes, or
I try to slam the brakes, try not slide it, because all the times I slide, I end up hitting the car in front of me, or I hit the wall. So I try to back it down as easy as possible and look in the mirror the entire time, so I don't get run over. And then I just try to aim as far low as possible. So worst case scenario, I just get a 1X or whatever going through the grass.
Right. Yeah. That's what a lot of people don't do. I see a lot of people racing, and not so much here, but in other leagues and stuff. They just keep their foot in it, and it's like, well, man, you need to be like hitting them brakes. You need to stop.
Sometimes you do have to stay on it.
Yeah.
You never know when they're coming back up or down the track,
right,
and you just got to get through it.
True. Yeah. But if you stop before you get there, then let them guys all wreck out, and then you can go on. But
exactly.
Man, I'll tell you what, great run though tonight. Come home third. This has got to feel really good, Justin.
Yeah, it does.
Green,
After all that, I'll take third any day.
Yeah. Well, now that you got this out of the way, and that should help you in the points a little bit. Okay. They're let's see. You come into tonight seventh, tied with Chris Ackers for seventh. Travis Stewart, Bobby Tinch, those guys didn't have a very good night. Sawyer Ott not being here should really help you out. You're only 14 points back, so it should really help you out in points and probably almost put you into the top 5.
Yeah, it's only race 2, so I'm not too worried on points. So we still got a long season ahead. But yeah, anything I'll take as whatever I can get.
Yep. Well, it's something you gotta maintain. You know, it's not that you gotta try to. You know, you got to work at it every week. You know, super speedway racing. You know that when that big one happens, and if you get caught up into it, you're not going to have a good night. So if you got a little bit of a good points lead from having good nights before that, okay, you know, it's something you got to maintain. It's like maintenance. You know, you gotta maintain that position. So, all right. Well, anybody you want to thank for your
Justin,
third place?
You're the only one on the track.
I want to
need
thank
you
Dwayne.
to finish the
I
laps.
want to thank you guys, Max Speed. I want to thank Homes Now and my teammates.
All right. Very good. What was it you said, Dwayne?
Justin, you're the only one still in the race. You need to finish the laps for me, bud.
No problem.
So, all right. Well, thank you, Justin, and we'll see you back at Daytona next week with the K&N cars. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
All right, folks. Well, there you got it. Matthew Walzenbach coming home first. David Anderson second, and Justin Levine third. The rest of the field will all be decided by the admins. That'll rack up into points, and we'll let you know what happened next week. So make sure you come back for that. Thank you for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it very much. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.